Hello, it's another vlog. Sort of just thinking about the whole reality of life and sort of are you living in a reality, or are you sort of kidding yourself about what you're doing? I know this is one thing that I do a lot, that I have this idea of who I am and what I do, but the reality of it is very different, and it's sort of about, so what are the lies we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better? And we all do this, and I think the really successful people are the people who've managed to sort of close the gap between the reality of themselves and their perception of themselves. Whereas a lot of us go through life with this massive disconnect between our perception and the reality. What do I mean by that? For example, you might think, well, yeah, I eat well and I look after myself and I exercise, but maybe you're putting on weight, and maybe when you say you exercise, you just go to the gym and you're just sort of spinning the wheels. You're not moving towards getting stronger or fitter. You're just sort of being. It's sort of like you have all these people who are overweight, and they always say, oh, but I eat healthy, and you see it on these TV shows, and they'll make them do a food diary, and they'll really go into what they actually eat, and then they'll sort of do this big reveal, like, oh, this we actually tracked what you ate, and here it all is. And these people, there's two sorts of people. There's the people who are like horrified and go, wow, like, I didn't realize, basically I've been kidding myself. And there's the people who they just can't believe it, and they flat out refuse to accept the truth. And it's sort of a bit like, you got to be in the present and really be sort of really self-aware to be able to close that gap. And I know, sort of things like meditation and perhaps writing journals help to an extent, but it's mindfulness. Like, you have to be mindful of the decisions you make and the things that you do, and sort of really, it's like standing naked in front of the mirror. That's when you really see the honest truth, and you've got to have that sort of stance about your life. Take a good hard look and be honest with yourself, and resist the temptation to sort of tell yourself little white lies to avoid, because it's painful and it's difficult to accept. But just be honest with yourself and try hard to close that gap between the reality of yourself and the way you perceive yourself. Yeah.